Fast cars, good food, and falling in love. That's what the Weatherly Hillclimb is all about this weekend. One of the borough's biggest events of the year will serve as the backdrop for a wedding. Crystal Whisler and Matt Hoegg are starting their lives together at the starting line.
I mean, they're a big part of the event. They both help put it on. And then for them to decide, hey, this is our special day. We want all our racers and friends to be a part of it in the community. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So it's just a big part of this community, a big part of this town. It's a big part of both of their lives, so they decided to get married here. I mean, it says a lot about the community involvement and the relationships you build doing this sport.
And this marriage ceremony will certainly have plenty of witnesses. Thousands of spectators are expected to pour into this small town to watch more than 80 drivers compete in time trials, speeding up the appropriately named Hill Street. George Boland is one of them. He traveled more than 700 miles from South Carolina to race here, a trip he's been making since the 80s.
It's a tremendous hill. It's very challenging, very technical, very hard to do right. In fact, it's the hardest hill to do right that we have in the system.
And he would know. Boland has been around the block.
Been on about 16 different hills around the country and in Canada, and there's nothing like Weatherly. Yeah. It's the best.
And we can now attest to that, too. Al Carraza took us for a lap around the course. He's both a competitor and the general manager of Fairway Subaru Hazleton, a major sponsor of the hill climb.
I just love racing and one of the most challenging mile stretches of road in Northeast United States.
It took us 1 minute and 46 seconds to drive that mile. George Boland, the current record holder, has done it in 47 seconds, topping 100 miles an hour at certain points.
My friends think I'm nuts.
You can watch the racing all weekend long for free. Vendors will be selling food under the pavilion on Hill Street, and Crystal and Matt are planning to tie the knot here around 5:30 on Saturday. Elizabeth Worthington, Newswatch 16, Carbon County.